How many of you have people join your team, or maybe you are this person and you suck at social media, or they suck? Like they have no engagement, they have no influence, they have no credibility. They've never sold anything or promoted anything on social media. Or maybe the worst is when they think they're good at it and you look at their posts, you're like, oh, it's so cringy. It's so bad. Your profile picture is really like blurry. It's so bad. So for some people, this first step is tough because they're going to do what I'm going to recommend and nothing good is going to happen. That can be discouraging. So number one, and now this is not necessarily the order of things, but I'm going to cover 3 things that I think people should do when they're brand new. One thing is publicly announcing their new product, their new opportunity, their new venture. Now, is everybody going to do a live video? Is everybody going to post, about their, no, it's just a recommendation. You got to be very careful. Let's not overwhelm people when they're brand new. My goal is to help them make money, but it is their responsibility to do the work. Like I can't make them reach out to people. I can't make them do posts. I can't make them commit and do the stuff, right? And have a good attitude and be coachable. But that first thing is like publicly announcing, I'm doing something new. We have this OMG I did a thing post we recommend people do where they have like a selfie. They're like, oh my gosh. Sometimes it's like a couple doing it. Sometimes just one person. But OMG, I did a thing. I got a big announcement. I'm really excited. Sometimes it's cool because people will guess what the announcement is. Oh, you're pregnant. Oh, you got a new job. It's hilarious. But it's good to create some curiosity around this new venture, this new opportunity. Now, you're going to say, well, what then? The easiest way to launch your business is doing a Facebook Live. Do I have people that join my team that won't do it or don't do it? Absolutely. Yes. I can work with anybody. It doesn't matter. They got to be willing to do something, right? I got people that literally, they won't post at all on social media, but they can still build, but they're not going to be able to generate leads. They're going to have to proactively reach out to people. So it's kind of like 1A and 1B. Remember that in school, 1A and 1B? It's proactively reaching out to people that you think would be a good fit for your product, for your opportunity. Now, people will say, should I lead with the product or should I lead with the opportunity? What are you most excited about? That's the question I have for you. Let me also back up for a second. I always plug people into the training, but I'm very well aware that the training, although amazing, they're going to retain maybe 7 to 10% what they see the first time. That means 90% of what they see in these training videos and the getting started checklist, they're not going to remember. It is recommended to talk to that person, obviously, and don't try to just automate the whole thing. Like watch these videos and good luck. You're trying to figure out what are they wanting to accomplish? What are their goals? What is it that they want to accomplish, right? If someone just wants to make $500 a month, it's probably going to be a little bit of a different launch than someone that wants to make $10,000 a month. Does that make sense? Someone that has credibility and influence is probably going to grow a lot faster than someone that has no experience. But I want to know that I can help everyone, not just the winners, the influencers, the people that have done this before. I want to know that I can help that normal everyday person. Now, I'm doing a generic training right now, so it's a little tough because some of you sell services, some of you sell makeup, skin. You just have to figure out, in my opinion, what are those top sellers? We have certain products that we know are going to get attention, but if someone tries to sell all those systems or all those products at once, they're probably going to struggle. So it's good for them to figure out what are the products they're most excited about and what is the reason they're getting started. So have people write that down. I don't think you need a why that makes you cry. I think that's it's a little cringy, like a why that makes. I got started 20 years ago because I wanted to fire my boss and not be broke and not live with my parents. I was 20 years old, almost 21 years old. I just wanted to make money. I want to make bank, right? I want to make enough money to not live at home, right? And I thought network marketing seemed like a cool business. The point is, they should tell people why they're doing it because people relate to people. How many of you make that mistake when you do your videos, when you talk in your stories, when you do your posting, right? You're one-on-one with people, you're trying to sell. That's the problem. Talk about your reason. Talk about your why. Talk about why you started this business. Again, does it have to be a why that makes you cry? No. I mean, that helps, I guess, if you're like, I really want to do this because I want to retire my spouse or retire my parents or put my kids in private school. I want to homeschool my kids because, they're getting bullied. Maybe that does make you cry. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying most people are probably not going to have big desire when they first get started. Because why? They don't want to get their hopes up. They've tried stuff like this before and it didn't work out. So if we can get them to tell their story, go live or do a post at least, right? Create curiosity around the product, publicly announcing what they're doing. That is a big deal. But then simultaneously, they also need to reach out to people. You can't, listen, right now, it's so much harder to get attention on social media, especially if you've never posted on social media. Now watch this. This is a little pro tip. Maybe with some of your new people, you have them do an engagement post. An engagement post could be something real simple. Write this down. They could do something super simple. Now, there's a billion different ideas. This is just one. You could have them ask questions that are engagement posts. As an example, what time do you go to bed and how many hours do you sleep per night? It could be something that simple. Anything to create conversation, create engagement, especially if they don't really have a lot of influence. You know what I'm saying? Like if their engagement's kind of crappy, they could do the OMG I did a thing post and get 2 likes. They could go live and they're all excited about their new business, their new product, their new opportunity, but nobody's watching it because they don't have good engagement. So you have to be upfront with people. And again, customize the conversation based on what they're trying to accomplish. Because if someone says, I want to make 10,000 this month, they talk to 6 people. I'm sorry, that's absolutely impossible, right? So we have to set the right expectations, because if you got big goals, big dreams, big aspirations, and a teeny tiny work ethic, and you talk to a small amount of people, this is going to take a really long time to hit that big goal you have. Maybe it'll never happen, right? So we have to it's got to be a direct correlation. I would say in the beginning, have a goal, that first week, to get one, we call them social marketers, one social marketer, and get your first 3 to 5 customers. That would be a first week goal, in my opinion. Now, of course, it's better if someone does more than that. We also don't want to make them feel bad if they do neither. They can't hit either goal. It's just depending on the person, right? But that first step is a big deal, because they're making that public declaration. Now, I've had people do the OMG I did a thing post and do a live video telling their story, why and that's all they ever did. It's sad but true. But at least they did something. At least it's they took that initial step. Okay, so that's number 1. Inside of number 1, they should also be reaching out to people. I hope someone asks me about my business because I did one post. I'm sorry, that's not how it works. Now, for some people, that might happen. But be very careful, because I know sometimes we love acknowledging those people. They did one curiosity post, they did the spoon post, and they got 70 leads. Okay, that's 1 out of 100 people that are going to have that happen. That's a person of influence, and that's awesome. You should recognize them, but be careful, because that can also discourage the other 99 people that are not going to have that type of engagement on those initial posts. Okay, so this is a big deal. Second thing that's a big deal, in my opinion, is adding people to the groups. So whether someone's doing posting, videos, curiosity, attraction marketing, engagement posts, none of that really matters if they don't do the second piece. The second piece is getting people in the ATM groups. Now, you might say, I don't use ATM, or our ATM group is dead. I don't know what company you're in. I don't know what your team uses for exposure, but expose, involve, upgrade. So back in the day, I would do the home meetings to expose people, get them involved, and then get them to the weekly meeting, right? To get them to upgrade. In our business nowadays, again, we're filling the pipeline, filling the funnel by adding people to a group, tagging them in a video. Here's why I like it. It's simple. Anybody can add someone to a group and tag them in a video. And you say that to people, all I'm doing is what I'm doing with you right now. Could you do this? I don't know if I have a lot of time. How much time did it take for me to add you to a group and tag you in a video? I mean, how bad do you want to get out of your financial situation? How bad do you want to fire your boss? How bad do you want to change your life? How badly do you want this other income stream to work for you? Is this just a hobby? Is this just a thing you're going to give it the old college try, and then if it doesn't work, you're going to quit? Or is this something you're committed to? You're serious about it? Because if you're serious, you're going to have to add people to the groups in order to get people to join or buy. No one's going to join your team or buy your products if they don't know anything about your, are you interested? Interested in what? I don't know anything. Never ask people if they're interested, by the way. Write that down. Ask them if they're open. If they're open to the product, they're open to the opportunity, they're open to taking a look at what you're doing, they're open to watching a 2-minute video or a 5-minute video or whatever your videos are. The point is, I love ATM because number 1, you can see who's working. It's very obvious who's working because they're adding people to the groups and you can see them tagging in the comments. That's nice to know as a leader. It does kind of help to see who's working. Once they're in the group, now they're going to see more about the products, more about the opportunity. They'll see when there's a sale or, we're doing a special giveaway or whatever. Inside that group, there's a lot of action, a lot of activity. By the way, those of you that use ATM, you should be posting in the group. You should be commenting. Why are you not engaging? Well, I'm brand new. So actually, brand new people, those are the people we want to post in the group. Do a post how you just got your first customer. Do a post in the group how excited you are to be a part of this new company, this new team. Do a post how I've been on the products for 2 weeks and I feel amazing. I don't really like this product, but I love these 2 products. You can be honest. You can say things like that, like transparency and communication and just being real. This is what is missing. That type of culture is what people want to be a part of, right? People high-fiving each other. Someone does a post, comment, comment, comment. Someone's getting recognized, comment, comment. Why? Because it's like, damn, I like being a part of this team. Look at all these amazing people welcoming me and congratulating me. Like, there's so much excitement. If you got a dead group, that's on you. That's on you. That's your bad. You need to encourage this, because if you're the only one posting because you're a control freak, good luck with that. That's not a group. That's not what a Facebook group's purpose is, right? You want to let people connect, comment, post inside the group. The group is meant for everybody, right? So that's a big deal. But anyway, back to my point. When someone's brand new, them adding people to the groups, tagging in the videos, like this is where people get like literally overwhelmed so easily. Like, I don't know what the groups to put people in. Oh my gosh, all the apps, all the videos, all the products. I'm like, dude, chill. Like, relax. You're brand new. You're a little baby. You don't want to eat steak when you're a baby. Don't feed steak to a baby. Like, let's just add your first person. Let's tag them in one video. And then here's the third step. You ready? These are the three things, guys. This is it. Publicly posting and privately prospecting, ATMing your face off so you can build your MBA, massive bank account. And number three is group chats. This is it. This is it. If you want to grow a business online, you need to leverage group chats. I don't understand what people don't understand about this. Why do you think we did PBRs? You were getting your prospects in front of an expert, someone they don't know. Why do we do three-way calls? To introduce your prospects to an expert. The more people you introduce to your upline, the more money you make. I cannot stress this enough. I can't help someone make money if they can't introduce me to people. If you can't introduce me to people, I can't help you. There's only so much. I need you to coach me. Okay, introduce me to people. Introduce me to humans. Introduce your upline to humans, and they can help you. They can coach you. It's so easy to coach people that are actually working. But if you introduce me to 0 humans, you're probably going to make $0. Like if you get lucky and you sign up people on your own, you're amazing. Now, customers, people always ask me, should you do group chats with customers? I don't do that necessarily, but if someone wants to put me in a chat with a potential customer, I'll do that all day, because if I can help them get their first few customers or see what to tag people in or what resources or graphics to give that person, dude, that's money. But like in general, most of the chats I'm doing are for business prospects. And look, this is real simple. People are like, well, I got to ask for permission. No, you don't. You do not need to ask for permission. Ew, that's weak. Like, hey, Sarah, is it okay if I introduce you to my mentor, Sam? Is that, no, dude. Like, you're lucky I'm introducing you to my mentor. You are fortunate. You are so blessed that I'm doing this for you. Anyway, the point is, I tell people, listen, I'm going to add you to these 2 groups. One group is all about the products. The other one's all about the opportunity. Let me know once you're in, and I'm going to tag you in the 5 reasons why video so you can learn more about the company, the products, and how we make money. So I tell them, these are the groups. This group's all about the products. This one's all about the opportunity. And it does depend on what they're more interested in. And people are like, yeah, sure, I'll take a peek. Watch a 5-minute video so you learn more. We have a 20-minute video that's more detailed. The bottom line is I'm giving them some options. I'm getting them in the groups. And then I say, by the way, tomorrow when I follow up with you, I'm going to introduce you to some other amazing leaders on the team for 2 reasons. One, I want you to hear their stories. I want you to meet other people and see how amazing they are and down to earth they are. You're going to be blown away by the team we work with. Number 1 team in the company. We work with the best leaders, the best people. The key here is to get yourself out of the way. The second reason, I want you to see how the system works. All you have to do is what I'm doing with you. We create curiosity and we create conversation. We add people into a group, tag them in some videos, depending on what they're interested in, right? If they're interested in losing weight, that's different than someone who wants to make money. And then we put them in a group chat just like this so they can meet other people. It's freaking genius.